What on earth is going on in the UK? This woman's daughter viewed a social media post. Yes, viewed. Viewed a social media post, and now the police are knocking on her door trying to take her to the police station and take her phone. That is absolutely pathetic. How the fuck is it okay to take someone's phone because they viewed a social media post? Like, you can just scroll past it and be like, oh, you viewed that. Yep, nah, you're going to jail. What the fuck is going on in the UK? They have gone so far down the dystopian rabbit hole that they have just gone completely bonkers. That is just insane that someone can get arrested for viewing a social media post. Watch this clip.
Okay, what was it?
Sorry, I don't like the camera. You can have my body cam. I can exhibit that to you. I just don't like the camera, really.
Okay, well, I'm doing this because this is my own house and I am telling you why I'm doing it. So I just need to know why would she's basically viewed a post which is not an arrestable offence.
Viewed an offence, that's good.
Okay.
It happened in May and you're completely fine. The only thing is we need to seize the phone at this current moment. The phone needs to get seized from us, otherwise we will escalate this further. So,
but with a voluntary interview.
So have you seized anyone else? Is she the only child you're picking on?
Voluntary interview, you'd be able to come in.
Have you spoken to anyone else? No, we'll come to the station now.
Do you mind letting her finish her sentence before?
Yeah.
She does have to get further escalation, unfortunately.
That's fine. We'll come to the station now.
The phone isn't seized right now, and we're not able to basically get the phone. We'll have to escalate this further, which means your daughter will get arrested.
For what? Viewing a social media post? Is that?
I need to go with that in order to.
No, absolutely not.
What can we do to prevent destruction of evidence?
I'm sorry.
Lisa,
that's fine. I would like you to leave now. I'd like you to leave.
This is why you're
okay, I have nothing more to say to you. A social media post. I've got nothing more to say. I'd like you to leave. You've harassed this child enough. I'd like you to leave.
Lisa, that's no worries.
If the UK police can actually arrest someone for viewing a social media post, then where does this madness end? What other insane offences will they come up with next? Imagine getting arrested at the supermarket because you picked up an apple, changed your mind and said, nah, I don't want the apple anymore, and then put it back. And the police come in to arrest you and go, why did you pick up the apple in the first place if you didn't want it? Like, this is the type of shit that will happen if you don't push back and say this is absolute madness for getting arrested for viewing a social media post. Once the majority of society accepts that viewing information on the internet is a crime, the doors will be wide open for them to push more bullshit like this into power and arrest you for anything they think of. This isn't about keeping people safe, it's about controlling what you see, think and do. This is where UK citizens need to push back, and if you think that this is not going to happen in your country, give it 5 to 10 years, I guarantee it's happening. It's happening in Australia. We are slowly becoming the worst countries in the world. The UK was once the most dominant country in the world, the most thriving, one of the best places to live. Now, absolute fucking shithole. I would never visit there for a holiday. Ever.
Bit harder. Go on. Hit it.
Give up with it.
You call yourself police force. No force in you.
This possibility.
And my man. Thank you to my man.
Lover. I forgot that you existed. Disco X on the line, just as I suspected. No one really gets over me.
Okay, so,
What do you mean I can't have any alcohol?
okay, well I'll tell you. Okay, the time's 20 to 3, 14:40. I'm arresting you on suspicion of improper use of the electronic communications network. I'm just
What?
127 Communications Act, okay? So you do not have to say anything that may harm your defence if you don't mention one question subject to later on in court. anything you do say may be given evidence. Do you understand that?
So I'm actually being
You're
arrested.
going to be arrested, okay?
Right,
Take
and-
you up to the police station.
Right.
Actually, okay, this is in relation to some comments that you've made on a Facebook page. Okay?
Oh, really? Oh, it's a Facebook crime, is it?
Okay.
Right.
So we need to ask you some questions about that.
Right.
Have you got anything in your pockets?
Her body, her choice until she doesn't want a biological man in the same restroom or locker room as her. Am I right? Women's rights for all, including men, apparently.
If you use Apple Pay, honestly, just be so careful. This is a little embarrassing to admit, but if this could help one person, then I'm really willing to share what my experience was. I'm just gonna lay it out like this. When you use Apple Pay, that's real money. That's true American dollars from your credit card. If you have your credit card connected, that's where the money is being sourced from. It's not like a special form of Apple Pay, Apple dollars. Why they don't just say this is real money while you're paying, I don't know. Because I thought that I had accumulated a bunch of Apple dollars to use for Apple Pay by, spending so much time on my phone, giving my data very freely and willingly to any place that asks, like whatever they say, are cookies okay? I say yes, 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 because I thought that's how I was getting prizes, getting rewards, getting Apple dollars. So I didn't think that was real money till I checked my credit card bill. I've been spending money like I'm a friggin' millionaire. I got hair mousse. I have straight hair. My hair doesn't even hold mousse. I call Apple to straighten things out. I go, I please speak with Mr. Steve Jobs? They go, he's no longer with us.
Once a woman starts her period, she is allowed to be married off, whatever age that might be.
Okay, I'm glad you believe that. I think I'll end the conversation here, but...
Okay. It's Israel. We're asking people if they would ever live there.
Oh, I wouldn't.
No?
No.
Any specific reasons?
I believe in a free Palestine.
Okay, and would you ever live in a Muslim country?
Yeah, I would.
Under Sharia law?
Sure, absolutely.
You like Sharia law?
Are you familiar with what Sharia law is?
Yes.
Can you give me an example?
Once a woman starts her period, she is allowed to be married off, whatever age that might be.
Okay, I'm glad you believe that. I think I'll end the conversation here, but...
Okay.
What's your ideal way to meet a guy?
Just happening. You can't look for something, it has to come to you. That's like the whole point. If you're looking for something, it just may not be right.
So you'd be open to meeting someone in a park or at a cafe or something like this?
Yeah. Gotta wait for it to come around. And people who look for things, it's less likely for them to actually run into somebody. It's when you really least suspect it. Every time.
Yeah.
You really just never see it coming.
Hard as a single woman. It is awful. It's honestly worse than I could have ever imagined.
Yeah. What?
Honestly, it was easier being single at 19 than it is as a 25-year-old.
That's fucking crazy.
Wait, why though?
I feel like guys used to have so much confidence and they'd approach you. Like, I don't know, when you're younger, it's just so much easier. I
They
feel
haven't
like
been rejected as much.
Yeah. And now I'll go out and I'm like, woo, I'm going to get some attention tonight. And no one speaks to me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, am I the most hideous human in the world? Like,
No. Me and Cass always speak about this though. Like,
the bar is in hell.
We've spoken about this a lot of times, and it seems like it's an issue that's getting more and more traction. Like, it's not actually getting solved.
Women make relationships more difficult. Stop the presses. This needs to be published everywhere. They are self-aware. They are self-aware, guys. Let's see what she has to say.
A lot of women will never admit this, but the reason that so many relationships don't work is because we as women make things 10 times more difficult than they have to be.
No fucking shit. It's been like that for fucking ever. They are just difficult to deal with in general. Everyone knows this. And it's funny as fuck that they are starting to become self-aware. It's like they have had a firmware update and like, I don't know if accountability is in this firmware update, but it fucking should have been. Anyway.
Let me explain. Because when you really think about it, the men that are willing to do the most and compromise the most and be the prize that women are looking for are the men that women don't want. And that's just for starters. Not only that, how many times as a man have you went to apologize to a woman, your wife, your girlfriend, your sister, and she didn't accept your apology because you didn't say it the right way? How many times have you tried to plan a date, but it wasn't the exact way that it went in her head, so she fights with you on the way home? How many times do you hear women say, oh, I don't want to have to tell him to go get me flowers, I want him to just know. I don't want to have to tell him why I feel upset or why I'm in a bad mood. He should just automatically cater to my emotions and fix it.
Oh, that fucking pisses me right off. If you don't tell me what's wrong, I can't fucking fix it. Like, use your words. You are not a 5-year-old. Even though we have learnt, or if you've dealt with women enough, that you'll figure out they are pretty much just a 5-year-old mentally. They will fucking act like children, cross their arms and all sorts of crap when they're grumpy, be snappy and stuff. You go, oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? And they won't fucking tell you what's wrong. Nothing. It's fine. Blah, 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 blah. Or just say what's fucking wrong. If something is wrong, just say it. It's easier. But no, they just seem to fucking want to make it so difficult, and we should just understand what's wrong straight away. Childish.
Most women have this delusional reality that if a man has to jump through hoops for her or have all these obstacles to get her, then that somehow raises her value, which in turn has the exact opposite effect.
Yeah, we wouldn't fucking want you if you keep raising the bar and raising your standards and keep denying and denying and dying. It's going to be at the point where guys just going to be like, nah, fuck this bitch. It's too hard to deal with and too hard to get a date from. I'm going to move on to the next one.
Perfect example of this is women that say, oh, if you don't like me at my worst, then you don't deserve me at my best. You're literally giving men ultimatums before you even meet them when you have that in your profile or your bio, or you preach that all over the internet. Again, as if men jumping through hoops raises your value and you don't see that as difficult or complicated. Another perfect example of this is how so many men will step up and help around the house and do chores and do all the things that women are asking for, you know, make the bed, fold the towels, do the laundry, do the household labor that women are crying about. But guess what? If he doesn't fold the towels correctly or put the dishes away exactly how she would do it, she's still upset.
Oh, I've experienced this one back in the day. I didn't put the dishes away in the right spot and I got fucking yelled at for not putting the plates in the right spot or something. Something along those lines. I can't remember now, but that bitch is long gone. That fucking pissed me right off. Like, I did the dishes, man. Who cares?
Another perfect example of how difficult women make relationships is men will communicate point blank.
Sure do.
I'm not looking for a relationship. I just want something casual. And then women hear whatever they want to hear, and somehow she finds that as a challenge. So now she's chasing a man that has already communicated that he wants something casual. And then when he reiterates that he doesn't want a relationship, now he's a piece of shit and he just used her. Men are simple creatures. You could give them a beer, a chair, and an Xbox, and they'll be happy as can be.
Hell yeah. That sounds like a good time, to be honest. With a couple of buddies, yeah.
Whereas women want the house, want the car, want the bigger neighborhood, want more money. They want more and more and more, and they demand it as if they are entitled to more because they're the prize. You cannot convince me that we as women don't make relationships more difficult because we do not communicate our needs and we expect men to just read our minds, and when they don't read our minds, now we're pissed off. Okay, bye.
Yeah, she brings up great points, which is really odd because never heard of a woman saying this sort of thing. She must have gone through divorces or dated women or something to figure this out. But end of the day, you got to take it from my advice and this video that women are difficult to live with. You got to find the one that is the least difficult. I know that's going to be a fucking challenge and a half, but you got to find the least difficult one and stick by that one, because they will make your life a lot easier when you're not dealing with the most chaotic woman that chucks a tanty if the plates are 2 centimeters to the left of where they're meant to be normally.